Hello everyone, this is Warren from the Rhapsody Piano Studio. I don't know why I said it like that, but today we're going to be working on Latin Holiday. This is by Melody Bobber, however you say her name. It's pretty cool music. It's going to be for intermediate piano. Also, you can pick up a link to the sheet music in the cards, also the video description below. I'll also link you up in the comment section as well. I primarily teach by sheet music, so if you're looking for something by ear, then this is really not a good choice for you. Honestly, I don't know why you would be practicing this without the sheet music. If you can't read at this level, that's a pretty fundamental problem. Just saying. All right. But in any case, if you need some tips on how to practice and play with the sheet music and read notes, of course, I have live streams for that as well. Just let me know, and I'll link you guys up. All right. I'm just gonna finish sipping my coffee here. I try to finish this off while I'm teaching as well, because coffee. Before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell to see whenever if you want to catch whenever I go live, that is. All right. So the current schedule is every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm still trying to change up the time, so I don't know exactly what time yet. Still experimenting to find the best time for you guys, okay? All right, so this is Latin Holiday. I'm gonna show you how to practice just a few fundamental concepts we're going to be working on in here. The first one is small chunking, just small parts at a time, and then we're just gonna continue until we have larger sections. And then the other one I'm gonna talk about later, spaced repetition. I'll explain that as we go. We could literally stop right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 measures, okay? Now we're just gonna go back and simplify it. Just gonna play the right hand, play the left hand, and then hands together. And you notice I am playing each section for you because part of it is demonstration. You should be listening to the music as well. This is why I put these tutorials online. By the way, tutorials are also in the sheet music and the links in the description as well. Once you understand the stuff I'm showing you in this lesson, you should be able to use the tutorial, okay? But the observation, listening, and studying, it's pretty fundamental. If you're not listening to a lot of music and watching a lot of videos, you are doing yourself a disservice, my friend. Okay, here's the right hand. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, right hand, here we go. Ready, go. Left hand. When you are practicing this in the left hand, especially if you're doing it by yourself, gotta really be careful with these counts because counting with the rhythm, because a lot of these notes come in on the offbeat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, you see, in between 4 and 1. Same thing here. So let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So right here, 1, 2, 1, 2. In between 1 and 2, and then 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, let's just give it a go. Left hand, ready, go. Also why you should always be practicing with the metronome. That's right, I said always. If you don't think you need a metronome, you probably need the metronome the most. All right, back to both hands now. And then we simply are going to try it together. All right, ready, go. Now is a good time to mention spaced repetition. I don't know how it turned out for you, but if it's not working too well right now, don't worry about it, because this idea of spaced repetition is, the traditional approach to practicing piano is to just bang your head up against the wall until it just explodes. What I mean is they tell you to do it like repeatedly over and 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 over again. That's actually not a good way to practice. What's better is called spaced repetition. You just try it enough right now, and then you just wait a little bit, And this way, it frees up time. So you don't have to spend the time on these 4 measures until the cows come home, okay? Whatever that saying is. So it's about just doing it a few times and you slowly start to understand it. And the best thing you can do is just wait. Do something else. You can practice another part of this song, or you can just go to another song entirely, which is also why I recommend having lots of different music at lots of different levels. So you can just switch back and forth whenever you need to, okay? That is spaced repetition in a nutshell. Look it up online, spaced repetition. All right, now I'm going to play the next part for you, and we're just gonna follow this format throughout the okay, this is measure 5. Stopping at measure 9, okay? Right hand. Sorry. Didn't count that right. Okay, let me do that one more time. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's try that together a lot slower. Ready, go. And left hand. One thing to practice are these jumps. If it's your first time practicing like jumps like this, the simple way to practice is this is what I call move fast, play slow. So you know, as soon as I play this, I'm gonna move to the next position as fast as possible. And once my fingers are on the keys, I'll play. And then I'll keep repeating. Really good way to train muscle memory, okay? Alright, left hand, here we go. Ready, go. 2, 3, 4. Alright, now back to both hands. Let's try it together. Ready, go. Another thing to keep in mind is don't expect to learn this in one day, all right? Depending on what level you're at, okay? If this is challenging for you, I'm telling you, it might take like a couple weeks, might even take a few weeks, might even take a month, okay? So you need to spread it out over time. Really schedule in your practice sessions carefully. All right, back to the beginning. I'm gonna put it together now, all the way to measure 9. Sounds nice. Now back to right hand, left hand, hands together. Okay, we'll try that together. Of course, I will slow it down. Ready, go. Back to left hand. Two, three, four. Okay, see if you can count that with me. I'm gonna keep at the same tempo. Left hand, here we go. Ready, go. And back to both hands. And we'll try it together. Ready, go. if you noticed that, but it's exactly the same. Anytime a section is exactly the same, I always recommend to students to just skip it. All right, now this is measure 13. That doesn't mean to skip it when you're playing it for people. I'm saying in practice, okay? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Simple scale. All right, now so even here is the same. Now here is difference actually. I said here is difference. I don't know what happened to my English. Okay. So if you look at measure 7, that's the same chord right there, same harmony. If you look at measure 15, it does that instead. So let me compare measure 7 and measure 15. All the way to 17. So literally, even in this section, all you need to practice is 15 to 17. See? So if you really do the stuff I'm teaching you here, because it's really all to save you time and help you actually learn it faster than is necessary. Okay, this is 15 to 17. Really just 16. Try it together, right hand. Ready, go. Okay, now left hand. Okay, together now. Ready, go. Okay, both hands. Together now, ready, go. Alright, so that's the end of this first section. We're going to go back and put it together. So I will play for you actually right hand, left hand, hands together. And we're going to mix things up a little bit. See if you can try it with me together right now at the same time. I need to finish up my coffee. I'll just take a sip. I promise, just a sip. Alright, it's like my teaching juice. Okay, from the beginning, here's just the right hand. Try it with me together. I'll take it a little bit slower. All right, ready, go. I also want to recommend another good way to practice after you're done with this lesson. If you get the ideas, of course, right? You need to watch it multiple times so you really drill it home. When you're practicing with the tutorial, if you do hands separate, if you want to try it with the video at the same time, but you're having a hard time keeping along, what's a good idea is to play with the video, with the section that you're working on at the same time, but then just working on one hand. So like the video will be going on, you'll hear both complete parts, but you only need to focus on one hand. It's also a good, efficient way to study. All right, left hand, ready, go. Back to both hands. Ready, go. Okay, we're gonna keep it going, and I just wanted to give you a short disclaimer. This section from 17 actually is gonna go all the way to 29. But for this lesson, because I don't want to keep flipping pages back and forth, I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the page. Although technically that's not the end of this entire section, okay? Alright, so 17 to, this is what? 25. Alright. Let me do that again. Give me a break. I'm kind of side reading here. Let me do 23 again. There we go. Alright, so a couple things to mention here. You're going to cross over. You want to keep these chords as soft as possible because you want that to come out. That's pretty much the melody, alright? Now, if we counted this, some of these come in on offbeats. That's what kind of makes this part a little bit tricky. So you have to count carefully. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and same thing here. Okay, so some of these notes, sometimes it's on the offbeat, sometimes it's on the beat. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go 17 to 21 first. Another jump to practice there. Okay. As soon as you play this, you got some pedal to help you out too as well. Go to the next note as fast as possible. Same thing with muscle memory. It's a good sequence to practice. And we go to measure 19. I like these little hacks because technically what I'm doing here is giving you an exercise that's actually harder than the music. So when you play the music, it's a lot easier. Okay, here we go. 17 to 21. We just need to do this both hands. There's really no way to separate this. Okay, 17 to 21. You want to try to do a little bit of crescendo there too if possible. Okay, let's try it together. 17 to 21. Chords, ready, go. Okay, and then 21, we'll just go to the bottom of the page. Might be good to practice by itself. Because you're trying to go for a nice legato here. Okay, so let me show you again. Okay, a lot of offbeats here. Once again, careful with the counting. Hence the name Latin Holiday. Alright, down to the bottom of the page again. Actually, you know, it's just one measure, so we'll stop at the bottom of the page, that one measure, and I'm going to continue the next section from there. Anyway, hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just keep watching. Alright, both hands. This is 21 to the bottom of the page. Okay, let's try it together. Ready, go. Now put it together 17 to 21. Listen first. Okay, try it together. Ready, go. Page here, but I'm thinking it's the same thing. The only difference is there, 29, because if you go back to the previous page, 21, 29, obvious harmony change. So the only place you need to practice is 29. So if you notice, just scales going down and up. But, which is why you should be practicing your scales and arpeggios, okay? Anyway. It's basically a D major chord, or D major scale. Okay, so let's try that together. Ready, go. Added a sharp on accident, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm not gonna go back and put this whole section together because I don't want to keep working on the repeats or flipping those pages. So we're just gonna try from measure 25. What's the chord? Let me see. Okay. So we're gonna do it from 25 to 33. Do it with me together, and then we'll continue on with the rest of this song. Piece, okay? If you don't want to call it a song, you can call it a piece. Okay, try it together slowly. Ready, go. Work on the last part of this song, piece, whatever. Before we continue on, I just want to ask you guys really quickly, if you feel like this video has been informative and valuable, educational, fun, entertaining, whatever, any of the above, valuable for you, then go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help me a lot, and I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna finish this coffee. Downed it like a shot. Okay, we're going to continue on. Okay, so if you actually would be a good point here to, if you're understanding the music, hit the pause button for a second, and I want you to think about there's only two little tiny differences here. I want you to take some time to think about it, okay? Because you don't want to just depend on me for the answer for everything. If you do that, you're never going to pick up these skills on your own. All right, so it's simply what's happening here. Just going up an octave, different register. Now, if you look at 40, that is different. Because why is it doing this? Well, look at the next measure. It's kind of bringing you back to the original octave. Pretty cool how that works, okay? I don't know what the transition was like before. If you look at 7, it's more like... Instead of that, we just have a scale going down. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing except that last... It's like a scale going down. So let's try from 33 to 41. Ready, go. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Let's see if there's any differences here. So that's the same. If we look back, just want to double check. Yeah, it's the same thing. So that is... Yeah, it's the same thing. So that is literally, exactly, that's what 41 to 48 is exactly the same as, we go back, measure 8 to measure 16. Okay. So again, 16. Okay. So again, going back to what I said in the beginning, you can skip this section. So we're just gonna go from 48 to the end. We'll just call this ending coda. What do we have here? if you understand what I'm talking about with the harmony, this is basically a diminished, not like a half diminished, okay? A diminished with a seventh. Okay? So a good way to practice this, I'll give you a couple ways to practice, maybe several. So I love figuring out good practice hacks. So here, you technically just block it together. Going up. You can even go up a higher octave just to train yourself if you want. Okay, but just like chords if you want. Okay, and then also you can do it this way. The last one, instead of that, I would just recommend adding that fifth finger. Watch this. It's a good way to practice. Okay, so first way again. So you practice some movements. Okay. Second way. Okay. Now another way. Alright. Can you guess what I'm doing there? I'm just basically taking it at the regular tempo. I'm actually probably playing a lot faster than it needs to go, but I'm going one beat at a time. You can practice for speed that way. Get it? Do the one beat at a time, then you can do two beats at a time, then the whole thing. So if I wanted to take two beats, okay, then literally the whole thing. I didn't do that right? Until you basically get that, okay? I always prefer to practice different ways. Like if instead of just doing it one way all the time, I prefer like different ways, different patterns, different rhythms, and it's good to just practice in a variety of ways. And then the last part, 50, octave higher. Okay. That's basically it. Okay, so let's try 50 to the end, then we're gonna go back to 48 and then put this all together. Okay. Let's try it together. 50, ready, go. Okay, back to 48. Let me play it first. Let me do that again. Okay, try it together. We'll slow it down. Ready, go. Oh God, again. Ready, go. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Since I have a little extra time here, I'm gonna go back to 33 and give you this entire last section. You can play both hands with me if you'd like. All right, 33. I'll take it a little bit slower. Ready, go. I think I sped it up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, look, if you have any questions about this, I'm here to help you as a piano teacher in real life. Let me know any comments, suggestions, feedback, questions you might have in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Okay. And once again, thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate your time. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to catch these live streams when they go out. Otherwise, I will see you guys for tomorrow's live stream, next lesson. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this, and happy practicing. Bye-bye.